We have a challenge here. We have a house that hasn't been on the market in over 50 years. Chances are the prospective buyer is going to want to renovate this house.
I want to move the house.
We have to make sure that we price the house appropriately. What's at stake here is the sale. Hello there, how are you?
Hi.
Jeff and Esther Meltzer are repeat clients of mine. Today we closed escrow on a mid-century modern house in Mar Vista, and so now that they're getting ready to retire, they've called me to help them sell their home. So let's start in here. It's exciting to have a property that hasn't been on the market in over 50 years, but since the house is original, we have to make sure that we price the house appropriately to help the sale. We need to understand the differential between what this house would sell for done versus how much it will cost someone to bring this house into the 21st century.
And I can give you some ideas of what a potential buyer would be looking for.
Michael Berman is an interior architect and interior designer. We wanted him here to be able to take a look at how much it would cost realistically to do a renovation. Yeah, I think I'm going to want to just have the number in mind, unless you're planning on doing renovating in the next few weeks.
I think not.
You know, I've always looked at this dining room as a room that really just needs decorating.
You know, the one thing that would really kind of put it over the edge would be to take this wall, open it up, and put in a large double door opening that would capture all of the light from the family room.
So this is a kitchen. This was redone in the 70s.
Right. The key would really be to use some materials that were original to the era. You know, maybe if we did some old glass in the cabinetry to make it look original, and even adding some box beams in here on the ceiling to give it some architectural detailing.
So basically you're saying you wouldn't keep anything that's in this room?
No, nothing.
Okay. All right, let's continue upstairs. It's unbelievable that after so many years that this is preserved.
It's amazing. The sinks are actually beautiful, but in terms of the space, it just doesn't work really well anymore. In walking through everything, the number that I calculated would be $500,000.
The homes in the area go anywhere from the low 3 millions to about 3.5 million. So that being the case, I'd like to suggest a list price of $2,500,000.
Okay.
Buyers' expectations are relative to your list price. They're going to know right away that this house is going to need some work. Since the house is original, we need to spruce it up with staging some of the main selling areas.
You want to show it off.
Right, exactly. Then we'll be ready to put the house on the market. We have a challenge here. We have a house over 80 years old. Chances are the buyer's going to have to redo the house, so we wanted them to have an idea of what the house could potentially be. So today I'm meeting with Matthew, and he's a stager.
Well, I'm going to kill it. I've got a couple options. We want to marry the rustic elements, the traditional elements with classical tones, but also bring in some sort of hot, unexpected pattern. Let's get to work.
Let's get to
work.
work.
Are you sticking around?
Yes, I am.
I've got to create an arrangement that makes this home come alive. You need people walking through that door and falling in love with the space so that, boom, house is sold by the time they reach to the upper levels. I wanted to bring in the fabrics to soften the wall color and actually make it look like I chose this pink.
Right.
Yeah, let's... Drama. I think we need to just think living room.
Yeah, absolutely. This is another room. This is another room of the house. I think day one you got an unbelievable amount accomplished.
All the furniture found a home, which is great.
Yeah, it looks great. You know, I especially love your selection of the fabrics. Everything is luxurious and it's opulent, and it fits the Hancock Park house. It looks great. I'm really pleased. And next, we're going to have a broker's open. What's at stake here is the sale. Is this buyer going to get excited and have an emotional response and say, I have to have this house? Matthew finished all the staging, and it looks fantastic. This is a moment we've been preparing for and planning for. Hi, Stephen.
Jerry.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Come on in. Today's the broker's open, and today is our first showing. We put the house on the market last week, and we had no showings until today so that we could create that buzz. Everyone shows up at once, you know, chomping at the bit to get in and see the home. Hi, how are you?
Gorgeous.
Yeah, it has a nice flow to it, you're right.
So are these the original tiles?
Original tiles, yeah.
Very nice.
The people that live here are only the third owners. We wanted people to really see the originality of this home because that's part of what we're selling.
But you could actually really open this up and make it one big room?
Yes, we priced this house at $2,495. The price addressed the fact that this house needs work and needs to be updated. We had 3 specific areas that we wanted to stage.
Even though the house isn't updated, you know, you didn't overdo it with the staging, so it really looks like this could be a natural setting for this house as opposed to trying to make it something it's not.
I thought the house is great. It has great potential. It needs a little bit of work, but I think it's priced right.
Well, I look forward to getting it. All right, thank you. Alrighty, bye-bye. Having 70+ agents come to the open house lets the seller know that we got the maximum exposure. Now we have to let the dust settle for a day or so and see who calls tomorrow. We're here today because we had a successful broker's open, and within 3 days we got multiple offers. So I'm here with my team leader, Rob Eigner.
Well, that was fun. You gotta let me drive this thing home.
To present the offers to the sellers and to see how they want to respond. Hello, knock knock.
Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Esther. How are you? Hi, Jeffrey.
Stephen. How are you?
This is Rob Eigner.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Come on in.
Thank
Please
you.
come in.
Wow, this is amazing. I haven't been here since we closed escrow. Jeffrey and Esther purchased this home well before the Hancock Park house came on the market. So they're really now in the thick of the renovations to get this 1948 mid-century modern into 2011. I know you've got a lot going on, but I have really great news. In less than a week, we have 3 offers.
Wow.
And they're all 3 very, very good offers. And so Rob is here today because whenever we have multiple offers, we always have someone from leadership involved.
I have the good fortune of seeing, 50 to 100 transactions a month. So in this marketplace, I just wanted to bring some perspective because you guys are important clients of ours.
So we have 2 offers that are full price. One of them has a 50% down payment.
50%.
50% down, yes. Our lowest offer is all cash, and it's $250,000 below the asking price. So we'll have to see that one come up.
And all cash is great. It's something we like to see in this market because we don't have to worry about going through the loan process.
And what's our next step?
I want to do the counteroffer to all 3 buyers that say best and final. What that means is that we actually don't put a price on the counteroffer, and we let them decide what is the most they're willing to pay for your home.
Just create a bidding war.
Right.
Hopefully.
Yeah, that's right. That's the goal. That is the goal.
The staging worked. Not to mention the incredible price. It's the combination that made it happen. Is that good?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's see what they offer.
I believe that we are holding all the aces, but at the same time, because we're in a very different market than we were several years ago, we have to be very careful and thoughtful every step of the way.